As the title suggests, I'm going to be talking about my favorite movies, and first of all, I've recorded this video about 9 million times, and every time there's something wrong with it. Like last time, I just wasn't in focus at all the entire time, and my computer was. So, thanks. Why? And also, this video was originally scripted, and now it's not, because I'm talking about my favorite movies, so I can say whatever the hell I want. And so if this is long, or I go on 1 million tangents, I'm sorry. That's not my fault. I just like talking. First of all, I'm going to start with movies that I've already talked about. So first I want to talk about Asteroid City. I love Asteroid City. It was in my last video about Wes Anderson, so you already know I love it if you've seen that, and if you haven't, go watch it because I talk about Wes Anderson. And I talk about Asteroid City in greater detail. These are just going to be like kind of brief overviews of why I like the movies, and it's not like in-depth. If y'all want in-depth on any of these movies, just let me know, because I'll do it. So first of all, Asteroid City. I love Asteroid City. The color grading, amazing, beautiful. The acting, gorgeous, beautiful. It's Wes Anderson. I love Wes Anderson. I love the set. I love the costume. I just love it. I love the story. I love the black and white segments. Every Wes Anderson movie pretty much like has that. Okay, not every, but like recently. And I like it. I think it's interesting, and I think it's great. And I love Asteroid City, and I feel like it's his worst received movie, and I don't understand why, because it is actually so freaking good. I love it. I love the message, and you know I love that one scene if you've seen that last video. And it's really good. I love Asteroid City, and what are you gonna do about it? Next, I want to talk about the Batman. Y'all know I love the Batman, because it's so freaking good. You know I love Robert Pattinson as Batman, cute, gorgeous. He does a great job as Batman and as Bruce Wayne, and I love it. Y'all know I love the Riddler. If y'all haven't, well, y'all have seen my video, right? Y'all seen my video on the Batman? If you haven't, go watch it, please, because it's good. Because I talk about the Riddler, and I love the Riddler a lot. He's like my favorite villain of all media ever, because I love the Riddler, and he's so interesting. I love Paul Dano. Y'all know I love Paul Dano. Y'all know I love the Batman. I don't know what else to say. Go watch my video that's like actually just about Batman, because it's good. I have like a Letterboxd list of like that I made, so everyone should go follow my Letterboxd of like my favorite movies. On this list, what catches my eye first is Pulp Fiction, and I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, I love Pulp Fiction. Quentin Tarantino is a genius, and Pulp Fiction is the best movie ever. Because Pulp Fiction is not the best movie ever, but I still love it, even though some of y'all don't. Cough, cough, my best friend, who doesn't like Pulp Fiction at all. Weirdo, first of all. Pulp Fiction's actually really good. It's just interesting. I love non-linear storytelling. I like all the storylines. I like how they all come together at the end. Uma Thurman and her bangs, love it. And yes, there's a little bit of feet, but you knew that when you signed up for it, so get over yourself and accept it, okay? Sorry, and it comes with the territory. If you're gonna watch a Quentin Tarantino film, you're gonna have to see some feet. Just get over it. Next on this list that I want to talk about is Little Miss Sunshine. I love Little Miss Sunshine. Notice how Paul Dano's in that one too. It's just like, it's sad, it's funny, it's happy, it's all three in one, which is crazy. But I don't know, it feels like a good like coming of age story, but also just life, and everyone should go watch this with their family and go get some dinner and have a nice time with your family, because this is very much like a family movie. It's a little sad, a little inappropriate too, but it's good. I love it. I love Paul Dano. Next, I want to talk about The Mask. I understand that The Mask is not peak cinema, but I love The Mask. I'm very much like, if you've seen any of my videos, you know that sound effects are like my sense of humor. And you can also tell I'm a Slushy Noobs virus survivor. And this movie is literally made for me because it's just stupid sound effects. And I love stupid sound effects, and I love Jim Carrey. What are you gonna do about it? Next we have Zoolander, which I understand is also not peak cinema, but I think it's really funny. I love Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller hit me up with Severance Season 3. I'm waiting. And I love Owen Wilson, because he's silly and cute, and every West girl loves Owen Wilson. It's a package deal, okay? And also this is the only movie that I will ever tolerate Will Ferrell in. So, yeah. If you haven't seen Zoolander already, I don't know what you're doing. Go watch it, because it's funny, and also, like, there's a whole thing. There's a whole freaking meme, or whatever you kids call it these days, about freaking Zoolander. I forgot to mention this before, because it's actually, like, top 3 favorite movies of all time. But freaking Fight Club. I love Fight Club. I don't know how I forgot to mention it sooner. probably frazzled because I've recorded this video 9 million times. I don't even know what I've said or haven't said already. I love Fight Club. It's one of my movies that I like rewatch constantly whenever I'm kind of feeling a little sad, which is weird because Fight Club is, I feel like, it's not a movie that you should watch when you're sad, but I do it anyways because it's actually really funny, and normal people won't understand that. But I think Fight Club's really funny, and it's literally labeled as a dark comedy. Okay, guys, it's a dark comedy, and I laugh at it because it is a comedy. Okay. And my ex would always think that I'm super weird and crazy for laughing at Fight Club, but Fight Club is literally funny. Like, it was made to be funny. Like, sorry. Like, tell me that the scene where he's in his cave and he sees the penguin and it goes, slide. Tell me that isn't funny. Or like when he's like, tell me how anyone can think that Marla Singer dying is a bad thing. Tell me that's not funny. Or when he was like, Tyler isn't here right now. Tyler left. Tyler gone. That's funny. Freaking Jill's nipple is funny. Freaking I'm Jack's smirking revenge is funny. That's funny. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all clearly just don't understand. Because it's funny. Fight Club literally makes me laugh all the time. Like, recently I've been having trouble sleeping, and so I texted my dad, I was like, oh my god, I'm turning into freaking Tyler Durden, I'm the narrator, I can't sleep. And he's like, well, at least you're not Robert Pollson. And that made me laugh a lot, because freaking his name is Robert Pollson. Sometimes, when, like, I'm crazy and I'm bored, I, like, in my head, I just go, his name was Robert Pollson, and I like chant it to myself, and okay, maybe I'm crazy a little bit, but I think that's so funny. I just think that's funny. Also, Jared Leto jump scare for Fight Club if you haven't seen it already, which you should go watch it because it's funny. And also, the whole like masculinity thing, freaking theme of the movie is like totally just not even like real. I mean, like, if anything, they're saying that being like super weird and masculine about things is weird and bad because they're like using it as like an escapism from like the real problem, and the real problem that's addressed in this movie is consumerism and like not letting your possessions own you, you know, like, because it was getting to the point where the narrator, like, his whole life was revolving around the things that he owns, you know, and like how that's bad and how being a consumerist is not good for you as a person, as a human being on this earth.
Because you don't understand how valuable I am as a human being on this earth.
And yeah, I like Fight Club. What are we gonna do about it? I love Fight Club. Girls can like Fight Club too, guys, seriously. Rise up. The next movie I want to talk about is The Darjeeling Limited, another Owen Wilson reference. Wes Anderson, love. I just love how Owen Wilson, Adrian Brody, and Jason Schwartzman all interact in this movie. They're so funny, they're so silly. Adrian Brody's character reminds me a little bit of George Harrison, and, you know, it begs the question, what happened in India? Because what did happen in India? John Paul? Let me know. What happened in India? Hey, guys. But it's just very interesting. I like the colors. You know I like it's a Wes movie. You know I like the colors. It's just interesting. The story. I don't know. Just go watch it. It used to be my favorite. I've always, like, known in my heart that Asteroid City is my favorite. But I put The Darjeeling Limited in my top 4 for awareness. Everyone needs to go watch it. But also, in my heart, I knew that it was wrong. And then I needed to put Asteroid City because Asteroid City is actually my favorite. And I love Asteroid City. And everyone should go watch my video. Sorry, I have to plug it real quick. But yeah, I love The Darjeeling Limited. It's really cool and awesome and good, and also what happened in India.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Excuse me. Next on here is Love and Mercy, and notice how Paul Dano's also in this one too. Let's notice that. Let's take notes, okay? Love and Mercy is actually really amazing and awesome and cool because Paul Dano's amazing, but also because it's about the Beach Boys, and Brian Wilson just died. Very sad. I love you, Brian Wilson. But I love the Beach Boys. I love Paul Dano. I think freaking Pet Sounds was a mastermind freaking of an album. And side tangent, Pet Sounds was so good and amazing. And while it didn't sell very well, in America at least, it was so good that Paul McCartney was like, I'm just never gonna make music again. Like, he literally lost sleep over how good Pet Sounds is. And I feel like we don't talk about that enough. How Paul McCartney, the most amazing, beautiful, gorgeous musician in the entire world, whom I love so much and will be seeing live in a couple months. Regardless, it literally scared him down to his freaking core. That he's like, I'm done. I'm gonna give up making music. Obviously, we know that he didn't. But it's just like, wow, that's awesome. And no one gives it the credit it deserves because it also is a freaking amazing album. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. You freaking listen to it and you're like, wow, I've been transported into a beautiful, magical place. It's so good. And this movie is so good. And the performances are amazing. And it's really sad, the things that happen to him. Very sad. Everyone should go watch this movie because it's amazing. Poor Things is on this list, and while I don't like Poor Things as much as I used to, I still like it a lot. I love the soundtrack, and I want to make a video about freaking soundtracks. So if y'all are interested in that, let me know. Poor Things will be written all over it. I love the cinematography. I love the colors. I love the costumes. I love Willem Dafoe. You know I love Willem Dafoe. And it's just a really good movie. It's not as great as I once thought it was. It's definitely not my favorite Yorgos film, but it's good. It's good. I saw it in theaters. Oh, wait, side freaking story. So one night I was like, I'm gonna go to the movie theater, right? I got 2 tickets. I went to see Wonka, and then I went to go see Poor Things, freaking back to back. That's probably the craziest double feature I've ever hit in my entire life. What do you say? What do you mean I saw Wonka with Timothy Chalamet, children's movie musical, and then I hopped over to the next theater to watch Poor Things? That is crazy. That's the craziest switch up that's ever happened to me. I was like low-key taken aback. I was like, I need to take a deep breath because of what I'm doing right now. And honestly, that's really funny. I make myself laugh. But next, we have Swiss Army Man. And notice how Paul Dano's in this one too. Take notes. This movie is actually really amazing and kind of sad and funny and weird. And it's awesome. It's a great performance by Paul Dano and Daniel Radcliffe, I think. They both did amazing in this film. It's very interesting. The ending was a little confusing for me. But I think I'm a little stupid. I also watched this quite the while ago, maybe like 3 years ago, so I don't really remember too much. I haven't rewatched it because I'm busy watching new movies. Okay guys, I'm busy watching new films. Don't look at my diary on Letterboxd right now because I am rewatching a lot of Marvel movies, but I'm in the mood. Okay, I'm in my superhero mood. I saw Superman twice, and I love Superman and I love the soundtrack, so if I'm gonna make a video on Superman, I think I might go see it a 3rd time, and I'm gonna make if you all want a soundtrack video, which I will make anyways, regardless of what you want. I will talk about Superman soundtrack because it was really good. It was really good. I just love soundtracks. I'm a big original soundtrack type of guy. Sorry. What was I even talking about? Swiss Army Man is a great movie. Yep, that's what I was saying. Yes. On here, we also have Now You See Me, and I know this isn't peak cinema, but I love Now You See Me. It's so freaking good. It's like, y'all don't even know me. Y'all don't even know me because it's so freaking good, right? Jesse Eisenberg. I love Jesse Eisenberg so much. I love Jesse Eisenberg. I saw his directorial debut that I doubt some of y'all have seen. So I'm a real fan, by the way. And it was alright. It's just alright. I didn't like Finn Wolfhard's character in it because he was a pervert. No means no. Remember that. No means no. Take notes, okay? But otherwise, it was good. And of course, I saw A Real Pain. And you know I love that Kieran Culkin business. Yes, please. You know I love Jesse Eisenberg. Yes. And I also love Now You See Me because Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson together, they're literally Hollywood's iconic duo. Freaking Now You See Me 1, Now You See Me 2, soon to be Now You See Me 3. Freaking Zombieland Double Tap. Yes, they're so funny together. Like, I just love Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson together. They're actually like the funniest freaking duo ever, besides me and my duo. I know you're watching. It's good. And the freaking plot twist, boy, the freaking plot twist of Now You See Me got me like freaking like, wow. I had to take a step back. I was like, oh my god, freaking. Actually, it is peak cinema because I can never write this plot twist. I was like genuinely so shocked. And I was like, oh my god. Like, and okay, I was talking to my friend, if I could call him that. This dude that I talked to about movies. I was talking to him about Now You See Me because he just recently watched it because I think I mentioned it and he was like, okay, I'll go watch it because he's watching a bunch of new movies right now. Respect. And he was like, yeah, the plot twist was crazy. I didn't expect it. But I saw someone who was like, it was actually so predictable. I'm like, where was it predictable? Because I did not expect it at all. And I'm actually going to go rewatch Now You See Me 1 and 2 after this. And okay, the second one is not on here. And because I don't think it's as good. But then, low-key, now that I think about it, it low-key is that good. Because there's one scene where it's like they're like planning the heist. And the music, the shots, the vibe, it literally... Now You See Me 2 is actually amazing. And actually, this is peak cinema. And yes, I'm going to be rewatching it once I'm done with this video. You're right. I will go rewatch this. Thanks for suggesting that because they're actually really freaking good. I have The Spirit and freaking Sin City on here. And yes, The Spirit is better than Sin City. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you. Because so many people don't think that, but it literally is better. And it has Samuel L. Jackson in it. And maybe I just like Samuel L. Jackson, but I think it's better. I like the use of color in both these movies, or the lack of color. In the Spirit, the only color that you see is red, which I like, because the Spirit wears a red tie, and that's nice. And then in Sin City, you can only see, like, Goldie's eyes, which are, like, blue. I think that's the only color you can see. I don't really remember, but I think that's the case. I love that. I love Frank Miller, and I love comic book-y movies, because these are comics, and Frank Miller's a comic book artist, and he's gorgeous and amazing, and he also wrote Batman comics, and no, I haven't read them, but I own one. No, I didn't read it. I need to, and don't ask me to. I don't know where it is, actually, so sorry. And speaking of comic booky style movies, Batman Forever, you know, was on this list because I love the Riddler, and I love Jim Carrey, and I love Jim Carrey and the Riddler together. And what? Because it's so good. It's just like, wow, I love the Riddler. I'm literally him. Besides, like, the weird terrorist parts. I'm not that, but I'm the Riddler. Because I'm silly, I'm funny. I can solve riddles. Freaking, we're 5 little things of an everyday sort, and you can find us all on tennis court. Bars. I'm sorry. The next on this list is Kinds of Kindness. This is my favorite Yorgos film, and it's amazing and awesome and cool, and if you don't get it, just tell me that you're freaking stupid, okay? I like that there are 3 different stories, and I like that they all connect in a weird, stupid way that doesn't make any sense. And I don't know, every story is a different kind of kindness to, like, its most extreme level, and it's really interesting and awesome and cool, and I love Willem Dafoe. I'm a little sad that he's 69, and I'm just glad that he's still working. We'll say that. On this list, we also have Inception. Everyone and their freaking mama has seen Inception, so I don't really know what to say other than, it's awesome and cool. Cillian Murphy. Yes, please. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, I like that. Leonardo DiCaprio's there, as he is most movies, apparently. He's, you know, around. Christopher Nolan. It's Christopher Nolan. We know Christopher Nolan. Yeah, we know Christopher Nolan, okay? So don't act new, okay? We also have Reanimator on this list. I love Herbert West. He's me. He's silly. I like 80s, 90s, even 70s, horror films because they're freaky. And I don't even have Nightmare on Elm Street on here, but I like Nightmare on Elm Street a lot. I think the second one is my favorite. Third one, I've seen like half of it, and then after that, I haven't freaking watched any, okay? Because tell me why we have 9 million different freaking Nightmare on Elm Street. We're like, Friday the 13th. Freaking, we're done. We are done. We don't need any more Alien. We don't need any more Predator. Enough. 3 is good. 3 is a good one, okay? 3. We only need trilogies. We don't need to have 9 million of the same freaking movie. Especially with Nightmare on Elm Street. It's the same freaking story. It's the same freaking story over and over again. It's like, yeah, okay, we get it. We get it. And then they defeat him every time. It's like, okay, we don't need 9 movies of that. 3 is a stretch, okay? 3 is a stretch. We don't need more than that, okay? So put it away, please. And then there's a movie on this list that I was going to talk about, but I've decided I'm going to gatekeep it actually because it's my movie and I love it. And if you look at my list, so go look at my Letterboxd list, and you see the movies that I just talked about, it's in that area. And also, hint, it has Aubrey Plaza in it. So go watch all of her movies and come back to me when you think you found the one I'm talking about. And then we can talk about it, okay? Because it's really good and it's my movie and I do want to talk about it. But now it's not the time, okay? You need to go watch it and come back to me. And then we can talk about it, okay? We got Ghostbusters 1 and 2 on here because I love Ghostbusters. I like the first one more, as do most people. In my last video, I did mention that I have Ghostbusters poster, which obviously is not here because it's not the same freaking place. I love Ghostbusters. I think it's silly. I listen to the song all the time, even in the summer. I also listen to Monster Mash. Monster Mash is on my summer playlist, and those who know, okay, it's just good. It's like vibes. You wouldn't get it. But I love Egon Spengler, R.I.P. King. You'll be missed. And I do like in the newer movies, which aren't on here because they're not that good. But I like that Winston has like more of a role in the newer movies. And I think he has a decent role in the second one. I don't really remember much, but like in the first one, he's kind of disregarded because he joined late. Whatever. Also, he didn't even want to be a freaking Ghostbuster because it's scary, okay? I love Ghostbusters. Yeah. I have It Chapter 1, 2, and the 1990s It on this list. I think I have It Chapter 2. I definitely have It Chapter 1 and 1990s It on this list. Because I like them. I love It. I have 28 pairs of It socks that I wear throughout the month, and I also have, the only other socks that I wear are my Beatles socks, which I'm not sure if I've worn in a video, which you can see them. I don't know. And my Batman Forever socks, which I did wear in my Batman video, and I think you can see them. But don't look at my feet, pervert. I know you're Quentin Tarantino. But yeah, 28 pairs of It socks. And I only ever wear those or my Beatles or Batman Forever socks, and that's it. And I will be buried in my freaking It socks because that's all I'm ever gonna wear for the rest of my life. Because I express myself through my awesome freaking socks. And I'm wearing some right now, and I'm not going to show you. So don't ask. But I love it. I think, well, I definitely took the humor. And so now I'm like grown and I have the humor of a 12-year-old boy. But I don't even care because I'm funny, and y'all know I'm funny. Y'all know. Don't play. Don't act dumb. But I honestly think I kind of like the 1990 version better because, I don't know, it feels like more accurate to the book. Because, I don't know, I like that, okay, also, 1990 It is like almost 3 hours long, or maybe it is 3 hours long. It's like a long movie. But I like it, and I like how it's like very true to the book where like they're adults, and then their memories as kids are like coming back to them, so it's like two different storylines, and they're like interjecting with each other, you know? Whereas It Chapters 1 and 2, It Chapter 1 is when they're kids, It Chapter 2 is when they're adults, you know? I just like that the first one's more accurate to the book, except for all the freaky parts. Stephen King, why did you write that? You're for sure on a list. You need to seek help, pervert. But yeah, I like them. Memento is on this list because Memento is fire, and it is the best Christopher Nolan movie, in my opinion, but also that is a fact, I think. And everyone's gonna be like, oh, but the Odyssey is gonna come out and it's gonna be so good. Yes, it's gonna be good, but it's not Memento. Memento is just so, like, I love, it's like non-linear storytelling, because like he's like remembering blah blah blah, whatever. I like it. I think it's interesting. I think it's good, and plot twist is very interesting, and I like Memento. And what? I also think it's because my dad likes it a lot, so he talked about it a lot. I was like, okay, well, I like it now, whatever. Mr. Nobody's on this list, and I feel like no one has ever heard of Mr. Nobody, but it's actually so good. Trigger warning, Jared Leto. But if you see my last video, you know how I secretly feel about him. And Morbius. But it's actually really good, and this movie's literally me. Like, I'm literally him, except for the incest parts. They're gonna forget that happened, okay? But I like Mr. Nobody. It's also like, it's literally me, because, like, how can you expect me to make a decision that will literally impact my entire life? Like, really, you're asking me for that? Because that's crazy. But it's really good. Next movie I want to talk about is Ruby Sparks. Notice how Paul Dano's in this one too. I feel like it's like Stranger Than Fiction, but for cool people who like Paul Dano and don't like Will Ferrell. So me. No, I haven't seen Stranger Than Fiction, but I know it's like the same thing. Like what he writes comes to like real life or whatever. But Paul Dano, Zoe Kazan, they're married also, by the way, in real life. And they're a very cute couple in this, and I think the message is very good. The message is don't be controlling towards your partner, and that you two are still two separate people, and that you all have your different needs, you know? And you can't, you know, control your partner. So some of us need to learn that. Maybe I need to rewatch this movie and learn some things. Bettering yourself is good. Everyone should go do that. We have the Holdovers on this list. Freaking second Dominic Sessa mentioned, by the way, because he's going to be in Now You See Me 3. And he's also in the Holdovers. This was his first major acting role. And he literally ate down so good. Like, he did so good in this movie. Oh my god, this movie's so good. I think, well, I got to see it for free, and I think I saw it early. Like, I think I saw it in November before its actual release date. It is so freaking good. I got to see it for free because I think someone at Letterboxd freaking emailed me, and they were like, hey, this movie is having a showing near you. Just RSVP, and you can get in. And so I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna watch this movie. It's free. I actually did not know anything about it before coming in. Besides, I saw the poster, and I was like, okay, interesting. And I watched it. I was like, wow, this is a magical, amazing experience, and I love it. And this is for sure a go-to watch during Christmas time, I think, for everyone, because it's really good. I have The Substance on here, and I don't want to talk about it too much because this video is getting long, and I feel like everyone's seen it, but it's definitely very relevant to our society. I also really like body horror, and I love, I think it's so interesting, like, from a technical perspective, like, wow, like, you really wore all the makeup, and just, like, the design, and I don't think it won makeup for the Oscars, and it most definitely should have, because if it didn't, I can't really remember, it's been a minute, but if it didn't win the Oscars, it for sure should have, because it is amazing, and the makeup and special effects were amazing. There are more things on this list, but I'm not even going to talk about them, so y'all have an excuse to go look at my list. And I know the moment you have all been waiting for, and you've been so patient. Big reveal, my favorite movie is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's literally so freaking good. I love Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's the best movie ever, and I will never not love this movie because it's so good. Literally, freaking, the characters are so well written, and I know this is a comic series, so we can't give all the credit to Edgar Wright. But the characters are so well written. Freaking, the cast is amazing. Freaking Michael Cera, Aubrey Plaza, freaking Kieran Culkin, Jason Schwartzman, Chris Evans, freaking Anna Kendrick. Need I go on? Mary Elizabeth Winstead? Yes. Like, literally everyone in this movie is so perfect. They do, like, such a good job. And honestly, like, their on-screen chemistry is just so good together. And it's, like, these people, like, in real life have a group chat where they still talk. And they, like, work together so well. And they, like, they're friends, you know? And, like, that's, like, honestly such, like, that's the environment you want to bring to a movie as a director. Because, like, you really see that on-screen chemistry together. Because, like, it just makes the movie feel so much better. And, like, awesome. Like, I don't know, it's like so hard to put into words if you like haven't seen the movie, but like if you see it, like, you know, like everyone is just like so perfect for each other. It's just like awesome. The movie's so amazing. The directing is awesome. The freaking sound effects, the special effects, oh my god. Literally the editing style of this movie is me. Like, if like me as a person, I'm this editing style. Yeah, those who know. Like, some of y'all won't get it, but those who know. It's literally so freaking good. I just love Scott Pilgrim. I love freaking everything about it. It's just so, it's even like, it's literally just hard to put into words how freaking amazing it is, because it's just like, wow. It's just wow. I know recently it has gotten popular, which is good because I like, you know, I want my movie to be seen by more people. I've been a fan of it for about 7 years, approximately. So I've been here. I'm a day one. I'm a warrior. I love Scott Pilgrim. Some of y'all are a little weird about it, and y'all don't really get this movie like I get it. And some of y'all are like, oh, I'm literally Scott Pilgrim. But it's like, you don't even want to be like Scott Pilgrim because he's not a good person. He's like, he cheats on his girlfriend. That's not good. Don't do that. You don't want to be like him. At least at the end of the movie, he seems like he feels sorry and he wants to be a better person. So be like him in that way. Be a better person. But don't cheat on your girlfriend because that's actually really mean and that hurt my feelings. So don't cheat on your girlfriend. That's the moral of the story. The whole moral of this video, moral of the story, don't cheat on your girlfriend. Please and thank you, because that hurt my feelings. Also, Scott Pilgrim is really freaking good. It's just so beautiful. I need to read the comics. It's such a good movie. Just thinking about it. Wow. Michael Cera, he's cute. So everyone go watch Scott Pilgrim. That's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to say other than go watch these freaking movies. If you couldn't already tell, my movie taste is really awesome and cool. If you want to look at my list, I'll link my letterbox down below. And you can look at all my other movies on there. They're very interesting and cool because I like cool and interesting movies. I don't know, just go watch more movies. That's the moral of the story. Go watch more movies and don't cheat on your girlfriend.